Worksheets on Chapter 2. Topic is components of food. This is video clip 2. You'll be answering a number of questions here. Chapter 2 contains food components. These worksheets contain images and some suggestions. Try to remember the content you read in Chapter 2 and then try to answer some of the questions given in this particular worksheet. Food is a concept difficult to understand. Now, food, when you want to discuss, you have many things to think about it. The word food has words like food, ingredient, nutrient, diet, and meal. Each one of them have different meanings. Let's try to understand that. Food refers to anything we eat or drink, solid or liquid. Ingredient refers to a particular item in the food. Example, ice cream may contain milk, sugar, egg, flavoring material, coloring material. These are all the ingredients. We can say that ingredient is a medium to bring the nutrients. When you say nutrient, it refers to the component in the food that is required for our body. You know there are 6 nutrients. A diet is a word used with reference to food we take. It is the planned way of eating or prescribed by the doctors. Meal is an ordinary term used in our daily activities. We have 4 meals or 3 meals in a day. One is the breakfast, lunch, and then snacks, and then in the night, supper. So try to understand and remember these 4 important ideas, because throughout the worksheets we will be using these things. Now here we have 2 images. This one is a South Indian meal, second is also a South Indian meal having non-vegetarian items. This is vegetarian items. These are considered to be wholesome meal. Now can you tell me why they are called wholesome meal? Based upon your knowledge of the food you learned in the chapter 2, you can try to explain it in a piece of paper. Here is an image showing a typical South Indian thali meal. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items are shown here. You must identify and tell the name of the food item. Example I will give you. 1, the red arrow is the food item, is normally called jamun. Okay, like that you have to indicate for all the 6. Now here the same image is shown, but I am asking you to think and write ingredients for this. I gave the example food item 1 as jamun. Now let's say what jamun contains. Jamun contains in that sugar, jamun contains ghee, jamun contains flour of maida or a ready-made jamun mix, and then it is fried in ghee or oil. They are the ingredients. Now like that for figure 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you identify the food and then write the ingredient. Now the same figure is shown because I want you to remember that food item is different, ingredient is different, nutrient is different in the same food. Now take the example of the first one, the jamun. What are the nutrients present in that? We have learned 3 major nutrients and 3 minor nutrients. The major nutrients in jamun will be sugar and starch. Like that, you write for all the 6 items given here. Remember, think and answer looking at these 2 images. One image here is about the 3 types of food items are given. One is rice or rava idli, and this is maybe corn, and this is the vegetables. In the second one, factory made items are there, like 7-Up, a drink, and Pringles. There are potato chips made out of them. Like that, many items are there. One of them is called healthy meal, second is called junk food. You must explain why one is called healthy meal, other is called junk food. I want you to answer me on balanced diet. Please write meaning of balanced diet here in this area. Then write the meaning of diet in this area. What are the ingredients of balanced diet? Try to understand ingredient. Now, do you plan your meal or someone will plan for you? Answer that. But explain a meal plan for breakfast for Monday, Tuesday and Sunday. Write all these things here. You can read your textbook also. Study this information given in the tabular form. Vitamin A, when it is deficient in the food, we get a condition of loss of vision. Poor vision, loss of vision in the darkness, it's called night blindness. Vitamin B group, if these are deficient in the food, we get a condition called beriberi, where muscles will not develop, the person will be skinny. You must have seen some people very thin and skinny. Vitamin C is present in most of the fruits. If it is less in the food or deficiency in the food during your younger age, we get a condition called scurvy. Scurvy means bleeding of gums, and wounds will not heal. Supposing you have some wound on the say chest or on the hand, etc., it will not heal. It takes longer time. You may have to take the vitamin tablets. Vitamin D, when it is not enough in the food the young children take, especially infants take, they may get a condition called rickets that refers to the weak bones. Bones may bend, they may not develop properly, and that's called ricket. Vitamin D normally is not seen in the plant food material, it is seen in the animal food material. Vitamin D is also manufactured or produced in our body with the help of sunlight. Calcium is another mineral present in many fruits we take. If calcium is deficient, bone and tooth decay will start. We will have weak bones. Bones may break, may become porous, and teeth will become decay. They wear away very soon. Iodine is another mineral present in seafoods. Normally it is absent in plant and animal foods. These days, iodine is added to salt we take. If iodine is deficient in the food, we get what's called goiter. Goiter refers to glands in the neck appears to be swollen, and very young infants, if they suffer from goiter for a long time without treatment, their mental disability will be very well seen in the school. Iron is another important mineral present in most of the green vegetables we take. Especially spinach contains plenty of iron. If iron is deficient, we get anemia. Anemia is a bloodlessness condition. It allows we become weak. Here is an image showing uh, 10 images are there. You can identify at least 5 images and write what is the deficiency of vitamin or mineral in these people whose images are shown here. You may refer your textbook also. You can ask your elders also. Here is an image showing test of food items. There are in your textbook also there are 4 different tests are given. They may ask a question in the examination. Therefore, try to understand that. Diagram A contains test for starch. In the test tube, some starch solution is taken from any food item. To that, 1 or 2 drops of iodine solution is added, and when you shake it up, it turns into blue or black if starch is present. If starch is not present, iodine yellow color remains as it is. B is test for sugar. Most of the food items which may contain sugar. We can test the food item, takes the food item, put it in a beaker. To that, add what's called Benedict solution and then put it in a beaker and then try to boil it for 3 minutes. If protein is present, it turns into brick color. If there is no protein, the blue color will be there of the Benedict solution. Test C is for fats and oils. For this, normally if you take the food item and press it on a filter paper or on newspaper, you may get a kind of oily translucent color. That's a good test. But in the laboratory, people use a chemical called ethanol. They take the ethanol, it's a clear liquid. To that ethanol, add the food item you want to test and shake it well. When you shake it well, it turns to cloudy white color, indicating fat or oil is present in that. Figure D is testing for protein. You take the food sample given to you. To that food sample, add sodium hydroxide solution, 1 or 2 drops. Shake it well. Then add 1 or 2 drops of copper sulfate solution. Shake it well. If protein is present, it turns into violet color. If there is no protein, it remains blue color. Read this, and in the examination, they give you for fill up the blank type of questions. Here is a tabular form. I want you to remember whatever you read. You have read on nutrients, you have read on energy foods, you have learned on bodybuilding foods, you have learned on the minerals present in different foods. I want you to list at least at all the 6 nutrients here, 5 energy foods here, and 5 bodybuilding foods here, and 5 food items rich in minerals. Try to read the book 2 or 3 times so that you can answer this. Well, acknowledgements. Thank you all.